What's up, crypto junkies? It's Jay, and in this video I want to talk about the age-old question of investing versus speculation. Now, if we were to take a look at Warren Buffett or Benjamin Graham, who wrote The Intelligent Investor, their definition is very cut and dry. What you and I do, for the most part, the day trading, the botting, even investing in ICOs for some time this year, all of that would actually be grouped as what's called speculation. They are investors, okay? They consider themselves an investor, and in their eyes, an investor is somebody who is looking at something in the year marks, right? And so out of the gates, you should know that. Furthermore, you should know that there's a lot of differences between strategy. What I mean by that is even within the trading component, there is differences in strategy. So how somebody scalp trades and what indicators they use, what time frames they're using on charts is very different than what a swing trader would use, right? So what myself would use on scalp trading, or Royal would use on scalp trading, or even somebody like Phil Lacone who's on YouTube, that the indicators that they use and the time frames they're working off of is very different than what maybe Crypto Wilson or even myself when I do some swing trades. The indicators and the time frames that they're using are different, okay? So we're talking about the difference between, 200, 300 moving average and somebody who's operating off of, MACD, or maybe a 55 at maximum indicator, right? So there's differences even within the trading piece. So you have to decide what you want to do, where you want to put your effort, where you want to put your study and focus, because I see this a lot in the community actually, is people don't know, they don't recognize that there's a difference and they don't know, so they just think it's all the same. What's the best indicator? What's the best time frame to look at? What's the best pair to look at? You got to look beyond that. And you have to decide, right? And so even those, what I just mentioned, a day trader like scalp trader, which is operating like right now in the next 5, 10, 15, 30 minute window, a couple hours at max, and then a swing trader, which is a couple days, that's different than even somebody who's looking at a longer term strategy like a 12-month or 24-month. Again, the indicators that they're using, the market data that they're really measuring is quite different. And then all of that is quite different in terms of strategy than somebody who's looking to invest in a new ICO that's coming out in February or March or later on this year, right? Because what we're looking at there is very, very different. So we're looking at a lot of fundamental data. We're looking at the team behind it. We're looking at what they plan on doing, their roadmap, the strength of the team. We're looking to interview them. We're looking at a lot of different variables to spot which ones are a good investment and which ones aren't, okay? And that person is looking to invest at the ICO level, and then again, you have to decide even after that, like, okay, so we're gonna invest in ICOs, I decided on this one, how long are you going to hold it? Or are you gonna stagger off and start taking profits at, like, let's say you get in at 10 cents, you're gonna start taking profits at $1, $10, $100, whatever, because a lot of people are looking for that next Ethereum, that next even Neo. Neo's done amazing since it was launched. So people are looking for that next coin. So that strategy is even different. Botting kind of falls in with the day trading strategy, but all of that, what we just presented and what I just talked about, is very different than mining and a mining strategy. Mining strategy is thinking years down the road. That is the closest thing to an investment, I think, that exists for most people in this space. Again, people are playing the ICO game differently. A lot of people are just buying up Ethereum and Bitcoin and maybe holding a top 5 or top 50 index and just sitting on that for the next couple years. Those are all different strategies, different plays. I guess my point, without drifting too far, is that there is a difference between investing and speculation, and you ultimately have to decide how many pieces you want in your portfolio. How do you want to slice your pie chart? And you have to decide what percentage of allocation each one is going to get, and then go to work on the overall strategy. There's enough people in the space now to get an expert at the ICO game, specifically the ICO game where this guy wants to hold on to these coins for the next couple years, versus somebody who just wants to get a quick flip once it hits the exchanges and hits the markets. There's differences within even the models and the pieces, and there's enough experts now for you to get the knowledge, get the information and the expertise to help you make the best decisions. So I just wanted to shoot this video and really break that down, because I recognize that there's a lot of people who still don't realize there's a difference between it all. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you liked it, if this is the first time you've come to the channel, go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any future updates, and be on the lookout because we'll be uploading more videos very soon, my friends. See ya.